The burden of violence against children can only be described by its effects on the growth of young people. The Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development has since established mechanisms to ensure cases can be reported, tracked, referred to the appropriate service provider, and that the victims receive the appropriate help and service. Mondo Kyateka, the Commissioner in charge of Children's Affairs in the Ministry, says they have done quite some work to this effect, but are held back by a limited budget.
As government, we established the Uganda Child Helpline 116 to enable children report violence against them, to enable anybody who sees a child being violated be able to report. So as a social sector, our budget envelope is constrained, but we leverage by partnering with organizations like UNICEF, by working with civil society organizations.
The ministry has also established call centers where reports of violence against children can be confidentially channeled.
We have the Uganda Child Helpline at Kyateka, and so when you call, there will be people to receive, and we have people who speak different languages.
The toll-free child helpline number 116 links you to a respondent from the ministry and advises you according to the situation you are reporting.
There are those who call in for counseling, for guidance, for handling of the cases, and we ensure that we refer. I can tell you that in a day we receive between 750 to 1,000 calls every day, reporting different abuses. And one of the top abuse is physical violence, followed by sexual violence.
In an effort to increase and improve the way violence against children is reported, a number of action centers have also been set up in various parts of the country to improve efficiency in response.
We now have about 32 action centers to facilitate rapid response. Because if you are in Kitgum, response from Kampala may delay. But when such a case happens, then we refer to our colleagues in Kitgum. And so at that point, they can be able to respond immediately. There are emergency cases where my staff have to drive and go and rescue.
Dina Nawire, the program learning advisor at the Transcultural Psychosocial Organization, TPO Uganda, says reporting and tracking cases of violence is crucial because it helps to establish who is at risk and how they can be helped.
Again, it goes to who receives that case. And so the frontliners in the communities where these cases happen must be empowered and informed, especially to prevent.
Police spokesperson Emilian Kaima says the force can perform better to effectively and efficiently handle cases of childhood violence if resource allocation to the Family and Child Protection Unit can be improved.
Because outreaches can only be fully done when you have the equipment, when you have the skills, when you have the initiative to reach out to people, not to sit back and wait for those who report, because we know that those who report cases to us are very few compared to those who suffer quietly. It's a little challenging. The officer can easily suffer the fatigue and choose to leave the department. Yet, they have gained some experience, some skills.
Walter Mwesije, NTV.
Brought to you by the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development with support from UNICEF.